Is that one of ours?
Yeah, I grabbed it on my way to the mates the other night. Don't worry, I'll square it up with Jenny.
Morning. Need a hand?
Didn't need daisies, but thanks.
Ah, and that's gratitude for you.
Actually, have you got a minute?
I'll meet you at Red Bank.
No, you won't. I'm gonna get my nails done. I'll drop it in the doorway, and you should be quick or it'll get nicked, and you'll have to report it to yourselves.
That red car lead. Any luck?
Dead end?
I was really hoping we'd find something with it.
Nope. I would have told you if we had. I see as though you're meant to be off work today. Stop asking. What are you doing hiding back here?
I'm not hiding. Processing.
Sounds fun. Do you want to talk about it?
Ryan told me that you grilled him for all the information you could get on me.
Is this about the film? I was laughing about it yesterday.
Not just about the film. Stuff about me.
So I asked him a few questions. I can't even remember half of what he said.
That's manipulative, Kit. And it's a slippery slope from that to controlling.
Daisy, I wasn't trying to trick you. I really like you. Of course I'm going to try and find out things to get you chatting. What else am I meant to do?
You know, Ryan and Daniel have both warned me about you.
Both your exes? I wonder why. Expecting them to roll out the red carpet for us, were you?
Don't do that. Don't play this like it's my fault. This is red flag behaviour.
It was one little white lie after chatting to your dopey ex who was too thick to understand what I was asking him. He was scoring an own goal right in front of me. I weren't just going to dive and save it, was I? I've held my hands up. I've been honest. What else am I meant to do?
It wasn't just one lie, though, was it? Let's talk about that whiskey bottle that I spotted in your box. Because Jenny noticed it was missing a month ago, not the other night. So do you want to explain that one? Kit, you can't just leave.
Watch me.
Who do you think you are?
Funny. I was about to ask you the same thing. Get out of the way of the door. Sorry.
Clearly you're not, so just leave.
It was the night of Paul's funeral.
Why didn't you just say?
I admit that I couldn't cope. To someone I like.
Your brother just died. And so soon after your mum.
You know, I only just met him and then he's gone. I felt like a fraud. Grieving for a brother I hardly knew.
You knew him well enough to be upset. No one's going to judge you for that.
I couldn't process it, so I reached for the bottle.
If there's anyone in the world who understands the pain of losing a brother, it's me.
Before we start, this isn't a friendly chat.
I wasn't aware we were friends.
I need to ask you a few questions on the record. Would you prefer to do it in a room with it recorded as it is your right?
Is this a wind-up or are you being serious?
Please don't make this any more awkward than it already is.
Right, well, you better just get on with it then.
They've analysed your phone.
Okay, and?
A text message you composed but never sent has been discovered on your personal phone. A message intended for Joel Deering. Do you remember writing it?
Yeah, well, what does it matter because I didn't send it? Kit, I write my shopping list on my phone. It doesn't mean to say I'm going to buy everything on the list.
Dear Swain, on the night of Joel Deering's murder, you wrote a threatening message to the victim telling him in no uncertain terms to stay away from your daughter, or you would be the end of him. A message that shows motive for wanting him dead. I have to ask you, where were you on the night Joel Deering died? Can't believe you left it on your phone.
Well, there was no reason not to. Look, I wrote it because of how he was getting in Roy's face.
Seems a bit angry.
Well, I was angry. I thought if he was capable of doing that to Roy Cropper, then maybe my daughter would be next. I just wanted to mark his card, that's all. Anyway, I didn't send the flaming text, so...
Well, we both know that doesn't matter. Shows you you're furious with a man who was later found dead and you threatened him.
It's just words and I didn't send it.
Do you have an alibi?
Oh, you're not serious.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I have an alibi. I was at the hospital.
Really? First I've heard.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't think I was going to be accused of murder, so...
No one's accusing you. Why were you there?
There was a mugging. I intervened and got hurt in the process, so...
When were you discharged?
I don't know, round about 11-ish. I'm sure they'll confirm.
Well, the problem is, that was before Joel left his voice note.
If you say so.
I do. So I guess you have no alibi after all. Hey, listen, just a heads up. I think Costello's gonna suspend you.
Because of the text. Listen, I totally get why we had to have our little chat.
I expect if you was in my boots, you'd do the same thing.
Probably. And I'm sorry that the red car ended up a dead end as well. You know, but I suppose you have to ask yourself why I'd put so much effort into finding it if I was guilty.
Like you say, though, it was a dead end.
Don't get me wrong, I love Jenny to bits most of the time, but having my own space, that's the dream.
Believe me, you've got it cushy. I paid my dues in flat shares. The guy who kept wearing my clothes, the Star Trek maniac, the guy who never washed.
Oh. All right, I'm a spoilt, pampered brat.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. I'd need a van just for all my lotions and potions.
And perfume. Joe Malone, Blackberry and Bay, right?
Ryan? Kit, I thought we agreed.
Just teasing.
You know, I reckon all this tough guy stuff is just an act.
Yeah?
Yeah. Beneath your hard exterior, I think there might be a beating heart.
I keep telling you, I'm one of the good guys. And if you let me buy you a drink for helping me out on that.
What, I might be able to see it for myself? I don't know.
We've just established I'm one of the good ones.
All right. Why not?
You don't want to do this, mate.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because if you do, I'll have to tell your colleagues about how you planted evidence. It's got Nathan Curtis in the frame.
Says who?
He was my client, remember? I believed him when he said he was framed. Just one single hair.
You've got no proof.
Yeah, but the thing is, are you willing to take that chance? It looks like it's a stalemate, mate.